welcome to a very special reading. We know we are the pilgrim. We're the great traveler. We are expanding on our journeys. And we're really seeing we're on a journey right now. The journey has begun. And I really feel like for many of us, we've been on the journey long enough that we're a little tired. We need to recoup. We're going to get the messages of the Starborn, the Flame, and the Mystic. We're going to pull some cards and have a reading dedicated to the mission. Let's start with the Starborn. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the Starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, the royal stars above are said to constellate a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial. Yet the Starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself towards a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view, rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. And we are trusting, we're vibrant, we're aimed. And we're longing here. We're longing, but we're gonna get shaken up because we're breaking free out of that cosmic egg. And now it's about the sacredness of the flame. The flame, the fire, the spark, the glimmer. The ancient yogis saw the flame at the center of the abdomen and believed it to be responsible for our vitality. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is a sacred gift. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten, and protect the flame no matter how harshly the winds around you blow. It could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic, or the shaman would call to you with the language of the flame. And the mystic is calling. The mystic is calling with the language of the flame. The mystic, the seeker, the light worker, the dreamer. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or light-hearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it. Harness the potential and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent, change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic reveals in mystery, in the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. remover of the darkness, visionary and ageless. Now, that's the mission. The transmuter of the darkness. And transmuting that darkness just makes that flame grow brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And that's why there's a great connection between the lighthouse and the twin flame, the flame, and what we came here to do, how we came here to heal our chakras and get them in flow. And that has a lot to do with transmutation, rebirth, transformation, death of old self, birth of new, and through many times. You know, we're expanding throughout our lifetime, seeing things from different perceptions, truths from different perceptions. And that's why we're not so hard on ourselves. Like, we're not so hard on ourselves. But this is it. We came here to do this. And you know, I was out for lunch with somebody. And we were just sitting there and we were talking about life. And they were asking me about my life and how I lived my life. And I explained to them how I lived my life. And I felt very vulnerable in doing so, but I was very honest with my answers because I didn't know this person extremely well, but they seemed very, you know, eager to want to know these answers from me. So I explained how I lived my life, and they said, I saw them thinking, they were thinking, and then they looked at me and they said, well, why? Why do you live your life in such a manner? The world's not built for that type of life. And I said, yeah, the world's not built for that type of life because I'm a builder. And I'm not conforming to what is without. I'm a builder of my universe, and I'm building what I want to see from within to without. And that's what we're literally doing. We're like these walking universes that people can come and check out and inspire them. Inspire them to create their own little universe and be their own walking little universe. But we're tolerant of them. Where it's not like, oh yeah, I'm just living this life. I can do whatever I want. And that means I can do whatever I want to you. Like, that's completely reversing the point. No, this is about evolving into a mature person. And being mature as well. And yeah, this is my universe. This is how I'm living my life because I want to see the great change. And I want to see the great change with my son. And he said to me, you know, wow, that's incredible. But, you know, he said, we don't live in a world like that. And he said, I just live for the world we live in. But I do feel differently like you. And then I felt so sad. I felt sad because I was wondering how many other people like him, don't mean to say like him. Ooh, that sounded very judgy. But how many other people out there feel like that? Feel like they're just, you know, this is the way the world is. But we want to change it. We want to do better. This is doing better. With your light. Allowing your light to lead the way. And we know this is the energy of the butterfly. The great transformation. And we just talked about that butterfly. And, you know, we're in the egg. We're in this egg. We're the starborn. We know we're destined for this. Everything we have for this journey is within us. We just need to activate now. We're activating. We're following our truth, our tune. And the incredible thing is, but it's also very hard, is when we're activating our truth, it's not like what we thought it looked like. Because we've been fed and programmed to think it's a pretty little picture. And if it's not a pretty little picture, well, let's go play with the devil energies. Well, no, that's not the way it is. Quite often or not, it's not a pretty little picture, but we're transmuting. That's where the transmutation comes in. We're transmuting the darkness in order to keep creating the light and being in the vibration of what we're creating. That is so important. And understanding the sacredness and the connection of our light and of our flame and of our connection to the divine first and foremost above anything. And you notice this is where your solar plexus is, your sacral chakra solar plexus. Your light is here. Your light is here. And many of us, we're healing from gut issues. We're healing from self-esteem issues. We're even just healing from, how do we have this ending to have this new beginning? How are we doing so? Let's ask the cards. Perfect time to ask the cards. But we really need to be in this energy of the pilgrim, the great traveler, discovering and changing our perception. What we're experiencing is more of so we can discover, because we have to bear witness to our transformations. It's the bearing witness to our transformations that changes our habits long term. And we want to change our habits long term because we're setting up foundations of the light. I love it. Ten of Pentacles. Hello, Ten of Pentacles. We're expanding with the planet. We're expanding with Mother Earth. We're healing. We're planting the seeds. And this is connected to the Kabbalah, the tree of life. Hello. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good in that card. I'm feeling really good. Like I just went through a doorway to another realm. And this is a lovely earth. Nine of Swords. And you know what? They're telling me this is in reverse. I don't usually read reversal, but this is in reverse. This has to do with our light and the moon. And the moon is actually pulling us out of our anxieties and helping us to expand our flame and our connection to our authentic tune, as well as our divinity, our sacredness. This is connected to here. Where are we going, La Luna? Wow, we're really shedding. Five of Cups. We're having our ending. We're having our ending in order to have our revolution. There's the Five of Cups. And then we connect to our wands, our light, our flame. And that's where we find the strength. We find the strength at that point in order to connect to spirit and expand. Because we've seen something here. We've seen something in the Nine of Swords. We had to purge it in the Five of Cups. We have to release it. And that's how we find the strength in order to allow the change and manifest and revolutionize our worlds and transform and face the darkness. And we do here. And we go within and we use our wisdom in order to transform, to put the light within the dark, to put the light within the situation. We needed to put the light here. And we do so. We put the positive to the negative. And there's the ending from the Three of Swords. We're ending. Where are we going? Where are we shifting to? The Eight of Wands. And now we're moving. We're moving forward with our flame and the light. Spirit's leading the way here. Where are we going, Spirit? We're healing. We're fighting back now. We know what's up. We're creating with our new patterns of the light. Daily patterns now. This is in our daily routine. We're changing things up. We're shifting. We're creating with patterns now in our daily routine that allow holistic healing and health. And that's connecting us to our 10 of Pentacles. This is allowing us to be lit. We got energy here. We're in the energy of the mystic. Where are we going? There we are. We're healing now. We're expanding. From lead to gold. And this, I can feel the peace here. I can feel how we're just like, like the cooling off. Like, you know, it's so hot and you're walking and it's so hot and you just want to take a break. And then finally, you just freaking take a break and you have this cold glass of water and you just lay there and you're just in peace. And you're sitting underneath a nice tree in the shade. And you're taking a break. That's this feeling. It's very healing. All right, let's see what's being activated. We have the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck because that's connected to the 10 and our growth. And we know what we're growing. Our 10 of Pentacles, our 10 of Cups. What are we activating here? We're activating connection. This has to do with the cup. Because we have the 3 of Cups and it has to do with the star. Something is shifting here from the star with the 3 of Cups because this is about grounding it here and we're moving forward here. The moon is pulling us forward. That's connected to our abundance, our celebrations. I actually even see celebrations. This may even be actual weddings. There's definitely celebrations here though, because at the end of the day, there's the coming together of the 2 cups through the 1. Yeah, through the 1. Exactly. Through the cup, through the connection to spirit. What are we being gifted? King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Lovers. We're being gifted our truth. Our truth is here. And our truth is the key. It connects us to the Hierophant, higher self, our spirituality, the connection between the masculine and the feminine, the keys. The keys to the sun and the moon. The keys to balance. The keys to literal connection. And this is the connection of what is being built here through the light. and it's love. And they showed me the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, there's a connection to this 3 and the Two of Cups. And the masculine is, as you can see, he is offering help to the feminine here. And it's all connected to what we came here to manifest. The great revolution. The great change. And we have our ending. And that's where the sword is gained. Our truth is gained. And our ending to what is negative within our lives that we're not creating with anymore. What is of our old self, our old patterning that goes in order to create a new. And it's connected to lack of. Because we're not living without. We've connected to our flame within. We've connected to the divine. And that has restored faith. That's restored the stability of the light. That's the foundation of our new homes, new earth. What we're creating. Of our creations. And there it is, the world. Completion. Reunification. Healing. Masculine and feminine. Whole. Holistic health achieved. The energy of the caduceus. And there's our beginning. I love it. The Fool's here. And this is what we were manifesting. We're manifesting our beliefs, our patterning, our tune. And we were for sure doing it. We're manifesting on the path of the moon. This is freaking beautiful. This reading just has such a flow. It's on point. Thank you, Queen of Cups, and I love it. The dolphin energy achieved. And that's what we came here to do. We're healing thyself, but we're also healing with the planet. And we're connecting, and we're harmonizing, and we're using the energies of creation. Now, let's get a transformation oracle. A transformation oracle. Give these a shuffle and let's get our message. No, this is very much about creating our own little universes and really letting go of what we've been programmed, the patterns we've been shown that are not for creating, moving forward with our new patterning that creates holistic health and healing and the connection to the divine, our divinity within our lives. That's really, you know, what's really key, because that's what allows the biggest transformation and the biggest shift. We're the mystic. We're transmuting the energies. And in order to do that, we really need to be true to thyself. You have to be feeling good in the flow too in order to transmute these energies. So we can't just be rocking other people's beliefs, other people's, you know, stuff that's confusing our own, because then it's gonna feel really yucky to transmute. It's not gonna feel nice. But if we're rocking our authentic tune and we're at our vibration, we're transmuting. It feels like we're in the flow and we're able to do so. All right, what's our message? The transformation oracle. The time of great transformation. Journey, right? The journey has begun. We're journeying. Journey, travel to a new understanding and a new way of being. Let another land or culture transform you. A trip abroad depends. Depends on, yeah. A trip abroad depends on some things, but a trip abroad deepens our understanding of life and develops our character. When we expose ourselves to unfamiliar lifestyles, eat exotic foods, or learn new etiquette, we broaden our knowledge of human life. We stretch beyond our comfort zone and discover new interests, explore beyond our boundaries, and overcome limitations. Simply going beyond our comfort zone is a journey. Lessons and revelations await us outside our own neighborhood. Folks may be friendly or hostile with traditions different from ones we know. But by venturing beyond the familiar, we widen our sense of where we really live or work. We confirm or unsettle our feelings of belonging. We find hidden delights along with potential dangers. Challenge yourself to navigate and survive alone. In a strange territory, take a native style walkabout or vision quest in which you venture alone in the wilderness. Face your fears and return home. You never know your new worldliness and wisdom may bring into your life that very little or situation you seek. Your journey of transformation begins now. And this is connected to Earth, and it's all about the beginning. That's what the message is. Beginning. And this is really how you get to know yourself. You know, and really getting in that creative childlike energy. You know, you can create with whatever charge you want to put in your day. You just got to pick up the pen. And what story are you in today? How are you creating? How are you having fun? How are you in that vibration? Because we want to be in the vibration of what we're creating. And it's not by like, oh yeah, I'm 40 years old and everything sucks. Boo. That's not the vibration. It's, okay, yeah, I got the pen. Oh yeah, what could I do today? Oh, well, the sun's out. Okay, could go on a little adventure. Oh, maybe we could ride the train. I don't know, maybe we could pack a picnic. Oh yeah, great, let's pack a picnic. Well, what can we do while we're on this picnic? Oh, well, maybe we could go hiking or, you know, go for a tour somewhere to see, I don't know, a museum. Something that expands your mind, that gets you out of your comfort zone, where you're creating with new patterns. And when you start getting out of your comfort zone and creating with new patterns, you get to know thyself. You know, go hang with the fish. Go hang with some birds outside. Go hang with the trees. Mother Earth. She's great. In fact, I'm going to go hang with Mother Earth right now and get on my journey. My journey of transmuting and allowing that to transform my life. As well as you guys, thank you for joining me here to transform, heal, harmonize, and raise the vibes. Much love sent your way to create with today. Until next time, see you soon.